Okay, I will start from the first slide. Today about the session, you see that the first one is the recap of part one. The part one that we did earlier is a AI-driven design automation and performance gains. And the rest is the Autodesk Docs and cloud integration that my colleague gonna talk about. The third one is the enhanced cloud storage connectivity with third-party providers, multi-user markup support in Autodesk Docs and AutoCAD 2026 connected support files feature, enabling CAD manager to define unified project setting. And last but not least is activities, insight, and project tracking and the cloud platform collaboration that cover today's topic. We're gonna start from the recap of the part one. This is a summary of all AI features that had inside AutoCAD. The first one is my insight dashboard, and the second is my insights as well, but it's a macro advisor. Okay, I will switch to the software here. But my software can't show you because my license is an NFR. But if you have the commercial license, you can show. I can show live. You can use live. My insight is over here. When you click my insight, everything we have two tabs. It's a my insight tab and the my user detail. But I will show you in the slides instead. The first one is that my insight it show about the statistic of your team usage. For example, you can see that feature recommendation. Autodesk will collect the data of the usage of your team and then summarize for you. For example, the startup of the software of your team, how many seconds do your team use, or to begin start the software and the file open, how many seconds. You can see that all statistics of your team provided for you, and you can analyze the data, analyze your team. This is my insight first tab. For the second tab, you can see that it's classified to many sections. You can see that open and save drawing 22%. Your team used this command. And the second is the object modification, 15%. You know the characteristic of your team, and then the category, classify, and the common, occasional, and rare. How many percent of your team use the command like this? This is the first AI. Okay, and then you can analyze the time used and the command. We classify in many colors, and you can analyze the data easier. All the command, you can see that for the trim command, we use the shortcut TR. You can see that time run, this is 0. I recommend you to use. You can analyze your team that why they don't use the trim command. They don't know, they don't have knowledge or something. You plan the training for your team in the proper way, use of this software. And the second is we call the macro. When you use many repetitive commands or the tedious work, software will analyze and provide you the macro. And you put this macro in your button, and then you hit just one button, or the macro run respectively. And you can save your time and reduce your repetitive work. This is the second AI that we provide for you. Okay, for the software, we have the import and markup assist and the smart block placement, smart block replace, and the search, all related to block for AI related to block. And the last one, we provide you the Autodesk Assistant. Okay, I will show you live in the software. The first one is I will use the recent, and I will show you the import markup. I will start from here. And then we gonna use the markup. Maybe come from PDF, maybe come from the picture, maybe come from the Autodesk Docs itself. Many way of this one we can collaborate and import the markup. For example, I will use this picture. The software will analyze, I accept, and then go to drawing mode. And then software will analyze the picture and then put for me the area that has the blue color here. I can convert here to rectangular left cloud. You can see if I close this, I will get this left cloud from the picture. It's a raster image. This is the raster image. I will show you here. This is a markup. We do roughly and put the text as well. This one from another software, this one from another software, from many guys that did the markup comment. We can input here and put in the drawing, and it convert to the vector object in here. You can see the text as well. This is the third AI feature. For the next one is I will close this and I will switch to here. For the smart block placement, when you have the block, you do the block command. We can use the block, and then number 2, we can use the many block to provide you the smart block placement here. And then you can use the same block to put in many corners, and it will provide you the gap that equally gap for you, so you don't have to put and move again like you did earlier in the old version. It's quite smart for help you doing this. The next thing is that we can use the detect and search convert. Okay, I will open here. I will close this, and here. You can see that firstly, you can see that all is the individual object, right? When you want to convert every circle to block, the old days is quite hard, but nowadays it's very easy. We use the search and convert. I want to search this one. Even the line cross this circle, the software use the AI to analyze that this line is not the obstruct. They will ignore this list line. And then you can see that all the circle has been selected by the software. You don't have to select one by one anymore. Use this AI. And you can see the summary, the total 22 object has been selected, and you can analyze one by one. You see, once you satisfied with this, you click the convert. The software will ask you the name of this block. For example, I will name this circle and use the center at here, then convert. Every circle has been changed to block automatically, this one. Okay, I will undo this to individual object again. Right now, we can use the detect as well. The detect use the AI to analyze your drawing and find the object for you. That's had the potential to be convert to block. You don't have to do anyone. You don't have to do select anything. You just use the analyze tool, and the tool will tell you that two possibility. If you convert this circle, it has 22 objects as we did before, but because the circle was quite close, so the software detects that maybe you want two circle to be one block. Because the software don't know that which way do you want, but they provide both way. For example, if you use this, it has 8 objects. If you want to convert this to block, convert this easily. And you name that double circle. Double circles. And then use this at the center. And okay, here we go. You see, we move this to another location, and you can see that we have 8 double circle block already convert. This one is quite easier for you. And the last one is the Autodesk AI. When you quite confused about anything, you can ask the AI here. This is a robot that you can ask anything. For example, teach me how to use trim command. For example, when you type the question to the AI will provide you the solution, and it had 3 solutions. Then you click, for example, you want to know this, you go, and the software will pop up the command and the help for you. You don't have to go to help and search topic by topic anymore. You use the AI as your friend, your advisor. Okay, cover all of my session. Okay, over to you, Nat, for the next session. Hello, Nat.
Yeah, hi, Sutton. Thank you for that. I will share my screen in a short while. Okay, hold on, yeah. Can see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we saw your screen.
Okay. So basically, I will continue the session from Sutton just now. It's more into Autodesk Docs on how you can actually use AutoCAD and utilize the Autodesk Docs, which is we call it as a common data environment platform. So basically, just a quick introduction about me. I'm from the construction field. Previously, I'm working as a quantity surveyor, and then basically when you deal with the constructions pre or post, it's a lot of documentation that you need to handle it. And then there's a lot of drawings, model that you need to uh, share to everyone, to multiple stakeholder. Not only that, but also include with the design review, documentation review, and then you need to actually prepare the report from that, from design review or from the inspection report and so on. So basically, I'll do webinar, workshop event like this. The topic is based on the customer request. So when Sutton actually showing AI just now, So I believe that everyone wanted to use AI in your daily life. So like why we actually need to use AI, because it will actually make our task easy, and then you can actually refer that to complete your job. Same goes to your design. You are using AI, you are using Insight, you are using that features to actually helping you in design, in your design management platform. So basically, this is what all the organization are looking for. They wanted to know more about the AI drafting, the generative design, the digital twin integration, and also predictive maintenance, because all of this is a big data information that you have to store somewhere. Okay, so usually you will actually use your company server, or if your company already invests on the cloud base, so basically you will dump all the data in your cloud base. So all of this data is everywhere if you didn't compile it in one platform. So it is actually consists of BQ, your tender report, your all the AutoCAD file for planning, for design, and if you are into BIM project, there's a lot of Revit file format, Navisworks file format as well. So it's really a massive volumes of data. And when you wanted to use AI, right? So what is the data that you really need that will help you with? So basically, these are the key data that you will actually use on your daily basis. Documentation to automate reports and decision, your design data, for your conceptual planning, for your model-based learning, for clash prediction as well. So the construction data to detect any delays or any safety risk, your asset data. So whatever you are doing right now, you are dealing with, you are using your documentation, your data, it will be pushed forward into the asset management, and you will actually use that data for your predictive maintenance. And historical trends is very important, where you can actually use that information for your benchmarking and also for your forecasting project of the elements that you always use in your tender project basically. So our Autodesk connected CDE is called Autodesk Docs. So basically this Autodesk Doc can be operate in these 4 platform: planning and design, pre-construction, construction, and also operation and maintenance. So basically, for Autodesk Docs, right? So you actually have document control, document versioning, document approval, also dashboard reporting, and also construction IQ. I will actually open the Autodesk Docs after this, okay? At least give you some overview on how it looks like for document management storage platform. Like I said just now, when you utilize your data and you have somewhere to park, so basically here there is a Autodesk Docs, and all this information is really important when you wanted to planning for your asset management platform later on after the project is closed. So it is really important matter where you need to organize where you wanted to park your data from the early project. And our ACC platform, Autodesk Construction Cloud, actually is an open API. There is a 400 plus integration that you can actually integrate with. For example, that most of our customer is actually where is it? I try to find, it's a Microsoft Power BI. So Microsoft Power BI is really helpful when you have data and then you wanted to do some analytics through Microsoft Power BI. So that is one of the third party that can be connected with. Okay. The ACC is actually open door for any party that you see in front of your screen right now. Then and you can actually pull the information into our ACC. Not only that, we also can export pull the information from ACC platform to any party that open door for ACC platform. Okay, so not only that, but also have Google Drive, and for project management, Basecamp. There's a lot of third party. Okay, Beam Collab, Power BI. Yeah, this is Power BI, MySQL. There's a lot. Okay. Moving forward, the basic things that you wanted to have for CDE environment is you can actually extend Word. You can actually use everywhere as long as you have the internet connection, and then it can be used, it can be accessed for internal and external user. Your internal department, it can be used for your project procurements, and also you can actually extend to your third party, the other stakeholder, for example, like BIM consultant, the contractor, the engineer, what else? The asset management team as well. So it is a multi collaboration platform and also cross collaboration platform. And imagine that you have I believe design, when you are using AutoCAD, there is not only 10 AutoCAD 10 file that you are using. I believe there is more than that, maybe 100. So in CDE, we can actually trace back the previous versions. It's really good that you can actually have this tracking your previous version. And of course, if there is any issues that you wanted to track in one central platform. All right. So this card. Okay, I've tried to open Autodesk Docs platform. So basically, if you go at home, I mean the home button here. Okay, so your My Home will actually show all the issues that happening to you, the RFI, the review, meeting action, and where is your project locations, your recent activity inside here. But if you look into your projects, there is a few projects that you can actually create it. Okay, and then for example that I open Autodesk Docs here. And just to let you know how you actually open the AutoCAD file, you will using your email ID, right? So same here, you have to sign in to your email ID and then your password, then you are able to actually open our Autodesk Docs platform. Okay, so under file, you can imagine this is like OneDrive, but the good things with Autodesk Docs is it is unlimited file storage. So you don't have to worry about the storage at all. Because when dealing with documents, when you deal with designs, a lot of design changes during the pre-construction stage and also post-construction stage. Okay, so you can actually create multiple stakeholder inside here, and you might be worried about the permission level. You don't want structure team to see your architecture file storage. So what you can actually do is you just right click on at the three dots here, and then you go to the permission setting. So for the permission setting, when you wanted to add someone inside here, right? So example, okay, okay, Luffy here. Okay, I already add him inside, but we actually have Okay, we actually have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we actually have 6 permission level. So if you give them view file, they only can view, but they cannot download it. But if you give the permission for view and download, so this person can view and download the file. And we also have create to upload or download only, and also publish the markups. I will actually create a markup after this. And then also have edit and manage, which is the admin rights for full control to this Autodesk Docs platform. So basically inside here, if you ask me like, what is the file type then that can actually store inside here, we actually have 84 file formats. You can actually add any like XML file, all the AutoCAD files, all the Revit file, all the Autodesk design solution can be parked here. And not only that, the Microsoft like PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel also can be parked here, and you can actually edit it in the cloud as well. Okay, so now I'm just I wanted to open one sample. So let me open. Okay, this is Plan 3D. Okay, Plan 3D file that I already pre-set up inside Autodesk Docs. So basically, when you wanted to use AutoCAD file, for example, like Plan 3D, of course you have the shared what is it called? The project sharing folder. So usually you will park the project sharing folder inside your company server, right? But with Autodesk Doc, you can actually save in the cloud base, and then everyone can actually working with the files, PNID drawings or Plan 3D models. So let's see inside here. Okay, I already opened one file, which is AST0001. Okay, this is the file. Okay, so basically you can just like click to open, just direct click to open. Okay, and it will actually open this file. Okay, and not only that, but you also can open in AutoCAD Web. So, okay. So, when you open in AutoCAD Web, okay. So, basically, it will open like this. Okay. Let me, is it this one? Okay. This is the one that I already opened. Because sometimes, you add site, right? When you add site, and you didn't bring your laptop, you only have site computer. So from the computer at site, you can actually go to the web.autocad.com, and then you can actually sign in, and you can do some minor editing inside here. So you can actually do some cloud, okay, and you can actually uh, use the measurement, or maybe you can actually do some annotation. So you can basically play with this minor what is it minor tools, minor palettes features in this AutoCAD web. Okay, so going back to this one. Okay, is it, let me, okay, I go to the sheet and view. I try to open from 3D, you can actually view in 2D, but you also can view in 3D. Okay. So this is basically in the cloud base. If you wanted to open your AutoCAD file that is stored in your machine, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so you can actually from here, you can open project collaborations. So from the project collaboration, you can actually select your account, and then you can actually open your project, and you can actually have your drawings open from here directly. So this is just example ST001, okay, inside your AutoCAD file, but for today's session, I'm not using AutoCAD file much. It's just that I wanted to actually share with you that you can actually push this the AutoCAD file into the cloud base. So what is the features that you can actually utilize in the Autodesk Docs platform? So you can actually view it inside here, and if you wanted to like go around in here, okay, like a walkthrough mode, so you can actually play with the features here for the walkthrough mode. And not only that, okay, if you wanted to cancel tour distance, okay, if you wanted to measure distance, so you also are able to do that like this one. And if you wanted to change the unit type of your measurement, you can actually utilize this one as well. Example, I just feet and inch, so it will auto change to feet and inch. I change back to millimeters, so it will come out with this millimeters. Okay, other than that, right, because when you, okay, I off this first. Okay, when you have multiples documentation, of course, there is a drawing review that you need to view. And when you open this, you can actually straight away create the issue. Okay, so there is a right click here. Example, you wanted to check that the design code for this foundation is wrong, for example. So basically, you can actually create an issue just like this. Foundation design code is wrong, basically. So you just write, and it will actually create the thumbnail for you, like a view screenshot. And if you wanted to add some markups around here, you also can do that. Draw text also can be done. Okay, like code here is BS 110, for example. Okay, and you can actually okay, done. From this text here, if you feel that you need to attach some file, so that is this is the part where you have to attach the project information related to BS 110, which is any reference file that you can actually showcase the foundation code is wrong. Okay, so example, I already attached 3 reference files inside here. Okay, there's a icon, small icon, showing that the attachment is there. So you make it as a open status. Here, design. Any specific description you can actually add inside here. BS 110 need to use steel For example, okay, assign to who. This is the important part where you have to assign the issue to who, the responsible person that need to check this. So I send to one of my team, okay, Ranga, the location. You can actually predefine before you start your project, okay, and the location detail, room, maybe like a ground floor area, okay. You can also mention like grid line A-1. You also can mention the detail as like this. The due date, you maybe give the person to reply you back 2 days. Okay, start date by today. Placement is where the file location. What is the root cause of this? If you wanted to add the root cause, you can actually add, but if you don't want, then it's okay. Okay, you can just leave it. So again, here also have some attachment. Okay, you can always go back to your laptop file folder structure. You can actually always attach into here, and your reference file always go back to the your project information, working in progress. Anywhere inside your project file, you can actually attach. Okay, once done, it will actually create the issue here. Okay, I save my thumbnail first, and then I can actually close this, and I can actually go to my issue tab. So inside my issue tab, there is a one issues that already create inside here. And when you wanted to view back, you can always go to the placement. So you can actually open the drawings file inside the folder structure. Okay, it takes time to load. Okay, and the good things about Autodesk Docs is when you open the file, right, it will actually show that it locks by me. So if someone wanted to edit the file, that person cannot edit unless I close the file back. So that is the beauty of the Autodesk Docs. Okay, so you can actually view the file, view the issues back inside here. And not only that, you imagine if you have hundreds of issue, right? So basically it can export the report for you. So you can actually have issue summary in Excel, or you wanted to have issue summary in PDF, also can be done. Like other project, I have multiples of issue, and it's really helpful to actually generate the issue details inside Autodesk Docs. Okay. Okay, if I go to another project, for example, like RBT 24, okay, while waiting this creating the issue details. Okay, so if I go here, right, let's see. Okay, the issue is ready. So when you open the reports, it will be like this. Okay, if you have a total like 20 issue, then this will be 20, and the list of contents, the list of issue will be here. So I only created one for this webinar session. Foundation design code is wrong, and it will actually showcase exactly what you see in the cloud base. And this one, if you have like any photo that you wanted to attach, it will be inside this report as well. Okay, so when you export the report, right, you can actually see what is the information you wanted to have. See issue detail, issue summary, okay, in PDF, or issue detail. Cover page is on. So you can, if you wanted like 3 photo, 4 photo per row also can be done. Okay, so that is I think few things about the creating issue based on the documents. Okay, so there is a few features also, the few what I call tab also here. So file is for you to store to create your folder structure and to store all your project informations in the file. How about specification? Specification is where if you are using the Malaysia is SMM, the standard method measurement, or sometimes you are using any contract like PAM contract, the architect contract, or your project contract, you can always import the specification inside here. Okay, this is just a few. Okay, you can actually see if there is a red color, past the due date, it will actually showcase a rate like this, and you can actually set the email notification straight away sent to the person in charge. Okay. Okay, let's see if I have specification inside here. Yeah. So this is example of SMM02 specification. You can actually import here, and you can actually attach with any documents or any issues. And these reviews is basically is if you wanted to have like a document review example, I open this, so you can actually pre-set up your document review or your design review. Who is the initiator, who is the approver? Basically, manager will be the approver. What is the time allocation, and then approve, rejected, approve with some comments also. And any file approved, you can actually save or copy the file into any new folder that is all the approved file is saved there. So that is the one of the few approval flow that you can actually create it for your department or for your organization. Transmitter is where like email, you can actually send the informations through transmitter. Why this transmitter we actually have in Autodesk Docs is because sometimes when you wanted to send the AutoCAD file or maybe Revit file, the data is huge. It's consumed and it cannot pass your email, and it's bounced back to you saying that you cannot send the data to any person that you wanted to send to. So this is transmittal for which is like I informed at the early session just now, we actually have unlimited data storage. So that is why you have this transmitter. Issue is just now you have the issues. Okay, everything is located inside here. Everything is the activity log also inside here. You also can actually playing with your data to create your own report. Okay, that's why AI, one of the AI capability is you take the information from your data and then you create your own reports. Okay, so you can play around, you can play around that something that you can actually create like this. Okay, members is your project members. Bridge is somehow you maybe have 2 or 3 projects, and then you wanted to connect that project into this project. That is where bridge is comes in. You can transfer the information from project A to project B. So that's why we have outgoing and incoming project informations. Okay. What else? I just go to the insights before I end the session. So the insight is basically the information that everything that you already save in the cloud base. So you can actually have your multi-project issues here. Let me change to this one. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay. So you can actually see a multiple information inside here. And then remember I mentioned about the Power BI templates. So you can actually utilize the Power BI template to actually create your own data analytics. Like example, this one, the minutes of meeting. Okay. And then the template is ready. You just need to pull the information. This one, you can actually download the template for Power BI and you import into your Power BI and it will create the dashboard like what you saw in the screen right now. So from my presentations, okay, I believe that Autodesk Docs really helpful in terms of AutoCAD design process workflow. Yeah, you can actually view the file in any place that you work with. Not only that, but I forgot to actually showcase just one more thing that is really important. Okay, WIP plan. Okay, you see the version? Let me check if I have. Okay, you see the version here? You can actually click the version history. You see, what you saw in the right now is the version 5. But the real case is the file already updated into version 3. Why you can actually go back to the previous version is because sometimes your boss or the project, the client wanted to see back what is the version 5 has been updated. And then sometimes they want to compare with version 5 and version 3. So this is one of the good features that you can always check when you are using AutoCAD file. Same goes to the AutoCAD file here, but in my webinar, I only have one version. But when I upload the design update, second one, third one, it will be totally like this. Okay. So basically, it really helps on the view to actually check the previous version, and our file can be created for ISO standard 19650, and it really helps in terms of communication and collaborations, where you can actually set the permission like what I have showed, and then the audit trail, the history of the file is really helpful, and you can actually track all the users activity. Okay, upload the file, when to update the file, what is the issue, who responsible for that issue, what kind of issue. So that is really important in terms of project collaborations. So it's connected, it can be collaborate from design stage, planning, build, and also until operations. So basically, you can actually use all of the process workflow, okay, from the start until the end. Yeah. So that is all from my end between the Autodesk Docs and AutoCAD for in terms of collaboration platform. I pass back to Zemi if there is any questions.
Okay,
May, are you
so
here?
yep.
Yeah.
So I open up the floor for the Q&A session. See here, yeah. Okay, we do have someone ask, in case we created the project wrongly and wish to delete it, is that possible? Yeah.
You can if we go to archive, we can actually restore back. Okay, setting. No, here. Delete items. Where is it? Project file. Deleted items. Okay, like this. And then we can restore. So no issue at all if you delete it. Okay. Another questions?
Okay. Close down and delete the whole project.
The whole project.
Yeah, I said that. How about if we wish to close down and delete the whole project?
We cannot delete, but we can archive. And the archive will be actually sent to the back-end team. And then, for example, like you don't want to use no, you don't want to continue the subscriptions, right? Okay, so what I can suggest is where is the okay. So we actually have desktop connector. Okay. So this desktop connector function is whatever it is in your cloud, you can actually download inside here when you need it. So example, this project information I very less using in my laptop. So you will actually see the cloud. It is still in the cloud. Okay. But if you open inside here, there is like this icon plan. So this one should already open in your computer. So if you delete it, actually you cannot delete the cloud. It will archive. We call it archive. It will save in the archive mode. If you didn't subscribe with us, continue subscription for Autodesk Docs, you will not see the file. But if you continue back after 6 months or 1 year, depends, okay, it will showcase back like whatever you have. But basically, before you end the project, okay, we always advise our customer to download this manually, this folder. You download manually and you plug into another your hard copy. So basically it's like that.
Okay, so yeah, so I saw that there's a next question also, which is also Bisna have answered. In case our subscription expired, can we still view and access? So I think Bisna has mentioned also, expire you will not be able to view it, but when you what's it called, when you renew it, then you will be able to find it again. But like Bisna also advised to download what's it called, the file into your own hard drive lah. For a backup, right? This is for a
Yeah,
backup,
for
right?
backup. Yeah, if you don't want to continue to subscribe.
Okay. So I think we have answered your questions here.